Early morning, some will jump out of bed, others will, well, drag their not-a-morning-person selves out of the warmer-than-ever sheets and get on to the morning routine. The back-to-school season is here with us. Well, the atmosphere carries the scent of anticipation and excitement, but also bears the smell of fear, anxiety, and so much more. Why? Well, for some of our children, it may, and hopefully not, be the last time they will leave home alive. Or because some driver cared more for his speeding and foolish highway racing ways. Then some police officer stepped onto the highway, raised their hand, stopped the PSV, and with their stomach before their heart, sneakily got hold of that folded note and looked the other way. What started as flagging down ended as flagging off and giving way to a ride of death. In some cases, it's another careless driver who will cause havoc and lead to a fatal ride, unnecessarily so. Why put the lives of others, including children, at such risk? Away from the roads, some of our children are happy in this season. And not so much because they're going to school, but because they're leaving the house they live in. Note, not home, but the house they live in. Because it is anything but home to them. Each room is another four-walled torture chamber. Psychological, emotional, physical, and even sexual. Their guiding solace is having a legitimate reason to be out, away, free of the grasp of their tormentors, abusive parents, guardians, relatives, and others who should know and do better have made these little ones live through pain they cannot numb off. Mr. Ezekiel Mashogu, can we see actual, tough action followed through to a justifiable end in as far as your office is able to ensure? Can you affirm to parents, guardians, and the country at large that our children are not being shifted from home or the houses they live in into prisons with no bars? Mr. Onesmus Kipchumba Murkomen, you recently outlined a raft of policy directives and positions to fix the mess on our roads, asserting your authority as the Cabinet Secretary for Transport. Can we, as the people of Kenya, whose children are being ferried on the roads that you oversee, have some more confidence in the system and on the effecting of the measures and orders you made? Mr. Abraham Kithure Kindiki, the country's minister in charge of security, will your officers, the dirty ones, continue being the ones making clean sales of our lives and safety for a folded note, crushing integrity in the palm of their bloodied hands? Will the compromise of the law be the promise whose fulfillment we should expect to be fulfilled? Mr. Nurdin Haji, Director of Public Prosecutions, are the cases you take to court going to be watertight enough to sail us through to justice? Or should we expect them to be punctured and porous when the suspects are well connected and aligned to the powers that be? Madam Chief Justice Martha Koome, you have a great passion for children and their well-being. Could you see to it that your judicial officers do not meet injustice on these children by aiding and abetting the frustration of justice for these young ones, maybe because they can get bought out of justice? And you, us, Wananchi, we must do our part and do right. Must we rely on the authorities to even simply cause us to do what is right, what is human? Do right. Just do right. Take care of our children all the way from home to school and back. Let this back-to-school time be a new beginning, a new dawn, where we don the hats of integrity, the hearts of flesh and actions of humanity. We must acknowledge the sacrosanct value of our children in words, thoughts, and deeds. Tonight,
the tsunami of taxes